You guys crack me up. What's everybody doing? Hey Reaper, hey Jill, hey Pamela, hey Simpra, hey Miss Bella Zoe, hey Maggie May, hey Lynn, hey Mask, hey Surprise. What's everybody doing? Oh shit. I'm good, Shauna. How are you? I'm good, Lynn. I hope you're doing well. Ooh, a Lisa video. I bet that's gonna be good. I'm trying to get situated with Jack in the Box. We don't have a Jack in the Box here. Oh wait. No, that's called Jack's, not Jack in the Box. My bad. Snickers! I hope you are having a good night, Miss Bella Zoe. Trying to sculpt. What are you sculpting? Mask. What kind of mask? I'm nosy. Sorry. Not sorry. Listen, y'all gotta know by now that I'm nosy. Hi, 10 TV. Oh, you make monster masks. I would love to see those. I would love to see those. Do you have like a website or anything? Yeah, I might want you to make me something too. I would definitely pay you, of course. I know that's got to be hard work, very time consuming, probably very detailed. When is your video going to be done and put out, Reaper? Listen, y'all. When I first found out I had diabetes, I was so bummed to be having to drink diet drinks and zero sugar drinks. But I've been doing it for so long now that when I drink a regular soda or just something regular that does have real sugar in it, it is way too sweet. Way too sweet. Ooh, tomorrow. I'll be on the lookout for it. I have to work tomorrow. I'll be off around 4 o'clock. I don't know what kind of mask that I would even want, to be honest, but I love anything Halloween. Ow! Ah, listen, Miss Bella Zoe, are you going and having that done tomorrow? Oh, on the 3rd of February. That's when my new hire class starts. Just know, one, it's not as bad as you would think it would be pain wise. Two, it is normal to worry about things like that at first, but I promise you that feeling goes away, and it goes away a lot faster than you expect. But something else that I'm going to be so transparent with you about, okay? Are you getting dentures? Are you getting the immediate dentures to where as soon as they're done, they put those in your mouth? Or no? And surprise, Barn, I'm so sorry that you were in the hospital. I hope that everything's okay. I let them. No. The first time you see yourself without any teeth, it's going to be uncomfortable. It's going to be. It always is that very first time. But it gets better, and you start to build up a confidence because, to be so for real with you, people do not pay attention to that as much as you think. Like, yes, they notice, obviously, but they don't think anything about it. You're always going to have, a small handful of people that are just gross, disgusting, and disrespectful. But the majority of the population, they really don't pay attention because it's not about whether or not you have teeth. That's not what defines who you are as a person. It has been September, October, November, December. It's been like a year and a half since I had mine done, give or take a little. And I promise you, it is not that bad. Aw, thanks, Cass. I hope you're having a great evening as well. I just was live on the Tickety Talk for not even an hour, and I had 3 violations. How I was still up, I don't know, but I got 3 violations. And it was because of Lori Jones being sensitive. You can get on it on the website, Reaper. The website will work. Like if you have a computer or something like that, which I know you do, or a tablet, it does work on the website. No, Miss Zoe, that is perfectly fine. Don't be sorry. Exactly. It's what's on the inside that counts. No, you're not going to be able to download probably for a little while. They are pushing to get it back in the Play stores, but they haven't gotten a response. Oh, I don't know about posting. I just know you can scroll. Yeah, she is a violation. She pissed me off. She can go suck one for all I care. It ain't nobody's fault but her own that she's in the situation that she's in. When are you going to go live again, Reaper? Hey, Selling. Hey, Deanne. Facts. She's ridiculous. And I don't know. She's gross. Yeah, TikTok is very toxic. Honestly, I've had to distance myself from a lot of people that I used to be super close with on TikTok because while Raggedy T does like to be messy every now and then, I like to be messy in a funny way. When people are so self absorbed with the drama and it on a serious level, on the level where it's constant negativity surrounding them, it's stress, it's just not fun. I can no longer continue to be a part of that. I will still respect those people. I will still love those people from afar. I will still be here for those people if they ever need me, but I do not want to be a part of certain individuals who have surrounded themselves consistently with drama to the point that they're not paying attention to the important things. They're not there for their friends in a way that they used to be. For example, a lot of people know yesterday was my daddy's birthday and they knew it was going to be a hard day for me. And so many people reached out and checked on me, Reaper being one of them. I mentioned multiple times over the last couple of weeks that it was going to be my daddy's birthday yesterday and what I was going to be doing for his birthday. I have certain friends who have been so consumed with the drama that they completely forgot about me and spent all night long on live talking about drama. I can't, y'all. Hi, Jess. Oh, yeah. I have some friends let them that I met on TikTok over 2 years ago, and we are still tight as a noose. I know you do, Reaper, and I absolutely love and adore you. You know, Villain didn't check on me, but I Villain and I talk all the time, and I honestly don't even think that I told her what day it was, to be honest. I know I didn't. But I did tell her today that she hurt my feelings because I haven't heard from her in a couple of days. And she said, I was actually just meaning to text you right before this live. And then her live ended and she still did not text me. No, I know. I know that Villain is always there. Like, that's something I never have to question or doubt. Hi, Amber. Oh, S Angel, I am so sorry. I I'm so sorry for your loss, and I know that's just like a standard thing people always say, but I'm telling you, I am legitimately so sincerely sorry because that kind of loss is a pain like no other. Yeah, Villain is amazing. And when it comes to these other friends, like I know I'm not exaggerating because they have other people that they were even closer with than they were with me. And those people have also noticed things. Like they noticed things before I noticed things. And we've both tried to talk to this person, and they act like they hear us, but they don't hear us. It's one of those things where you try to teach somebody that you love that not every action deserves a reaction. You don't have to respond and react to every single thing because a lot of things that people do on TikTok, they do it because they want a reaction out of you. And when you give them that reaction, you're giving them the power. They're winning. They're not going to stop. You're giving them the control. And I don't know why people continue to do it. And I'm far from perfect. I've done it myself. But like, pick and choose your battles. You know what I mean? Pick and choose your battles. Jill, I'm so sorry. Oh, I appreciate that, Amber. I think of all of you guys as friends. Yeah, it's definitely a hard loss to experience, Emperor. Ooh, Reaper. Well, I'm not gonna publicly say who I'm talking about because I've addressed this with the person off the internet and on the internet. And at the end of the day, even though I'm going to have to distance myself, again, that doesn't mean that I care about them any less. And I don't want it to be turned into like a bash fest because I do know there are several people that are noticing this. And I don't know. Like, I don't want it to come off as I'm talking bad about the person because I'm not. My feelings are actually pretty hurt, but it is what it is. Okay, Reaper. Aw, thank you, Amber. We love you too. See, Joan, the fact that I didn't even give out much detail, the fact that all I said was it was somebody that I associated myself with, somebody that every live is drama, and somebody that I've addressed it with on the app and off the app. Like, that's quite literally all that I said. And you knew exactly who I was talking about. Says a lot. We probably are, Reaper. At least I know that I am not, which I already knew I wasn't over exaggerating or overthinking it, but it does make me feel even better to know that it's not just me. Your mom is a Lori. I can't imagine, Angel. You're not a nobody, Deanne. Everybody's a somebody. Please don't say that. You guys don't ever say that in my chat because I will call you out. Joby, I hope I'm saying that right. I'm feeling okay. I hope you're doing okay as well. 10 TB, you're also a somebody. I agree, Joan. And here's my thing: people will fuss and rant about other people who are so focused on numbers, views, followers, etc. But then those same people become so consumed with the drama and attention, even if it's not good attention, and they start to do the same thing. And, sometimes they don't realize they're doing the same thing, and then you call them out on it respectfully as a friend, and they start to work on it. But then sometimes they do realize it, you call them out on it, and they keep doing the same shit. No, Ringo. Yeah, it's pretty crazy. Facts cracking asses, and I love your name. Either way, 10TB, you are somebody to me. Me too, Jill. Me too. Facts, Reaper. And I'm far from perfect. Y'all, like far from perfect. I have more flaws than I know what to do with or that I care to admit. But one thing I can say is I am the same person right now at almost 50,000 followers on that app as I was when I only had 100 followers. And that's something that I swore I would always stick to. And I swore if it ever started to change me, that is when I would be done. That is when I would be done. I have never changed from day one of being on that app. Hi, White House. You are. The only reason that I know that you are is, well, wait. I was in a live the other day, like very recently, and I heard said person say your name. They were asking who is White Owls, because I don't know if you were in the chat or if you were requesting a box, but that's all I know. That part, Reaper, in my best Lori voice. So I can say that I am still me as an actual person, but I have gotten a lot wiser to certain things, and I have developed a better understanding of what you do and you don't do. Like I've had learning experiences, and I know I'm going to continue to have learning experiences because I'm going to continue to make mistakes and I'm going to learn from those mistakes. But aside from that, like I'm never going to let the numbers get to my head ever. Hey, Steffi. I want to be famous on TikTok with my private account and 250,000 followers. I love it. Hey, Terry. White Owls is someone that I met on the app that shares a lot of the same interest as me. Paranormal, crochet. I'm doing good, Steffi. How are you? Good evening, damn it, Mandy. Yeah, cracked asses. I get that mask. I appreciate that, Angel. I can be the sweetest person in the world, but I'm telling you, I do get messy. Yeah, as we grow, we definitely learn. I appreciate that, Sailing. I agree. Let them. You listen, White Owls. I'm going to tell you just like I told the others. Everybody is a somebody, and you are a somebody to me. Facts, Amber. Yeah, paranormal. We were talking about our haunted dolls the other night on Live Reaper. Well, it's been a couple of weeks ago. And the different types of paranormal equipment that we use and all that jazz. Everybody is somebody, y'all. Hey, Jeff. Oh, I appreciate you so much, Jill. I almost bought an Annabelle doll. White Owls, of course I remember you. I remember everybody that I chat with. Good night, Joan. Thank you for joining. I love your face. My husband hates my haunted dolls, Reaper. He's terrified of them. When I first started doing it a few years ago, he was super into it. But then as my collection grew, not so much. I've only ever adopted from two people, though. Like, I'm very particular about where I get them from. So if you ever do decide that you really want one, I can help you. One person I don't think does it anymore, but the other person does. However, he has gone up on his prices, but yeah, they're not cheap by any means. Excuse me. Oh, cracking asses. Listen, I no, I don't keep them in glass cases. I used to. I I've been on YouTube a long time. Like, people don't know that, but I have been on YouTube since 2017, 2018. Since excuse me, like the Chris Watts case. I've been here for Watts Island. I've been here for the Gypsy Rose saga, the Gabby Petito saga, the what was that little boy's name? I can't even remember now. But like back in the Natasha Cooper days and the Crafton and Kim days, the Voice for the Voiceless days, the Mandy C days. Granny's watching. I heard she's really upped her account. Mommy ramblings. A lot of people are scared of haunted dolls. Yes, Cash. And then Gannon. The Gannon one. The little boy Gannon. I have went rounds with Natasha Cooper. I cannot stand her. I don't know who that is, but it's been a long time since I've been on the true crime side of things. I pretty much backed off after the Gabby Petito. I had already started veering away after the Gabby Petito case, and then I wasn't around for a year or two at least. I wouldn't even know who to watch now. I did hear that Crafton and Kim have started making videos again, but they're not going live. Somebody told me that the other day. But that whole situation is a shit show. And I guess Mandy C is not around anymore, which is great, in my opinion. I have not, Angel. I need to start this load of clothes. I keep procrastinating. Just my washing machine is so damn loud. So loud. I was hoping Malin would pick up where you left off. Oops, I didn't mean to say that out loud. I'm going to the corner now. What do you mean, Joby? I'm confused. Are you talking about with Natasha Cooper? Mallory. I'm so confused, Joby. I have never heard of Papa Meat, but I'm going to screenshot that. You were hoping Mallory would pick up where I left off. I'm so confused. What do you mean? I love true crime too. That's what started me on the internet. My TikTok account started out with true crime. I started out with true crime on Facebook. I used to have a Facebook group that had over 30,000 people in it, and it was specific to the John Benet Ramsey case. I am probably the most knowledgeable out of any true crime creator on the John Benet Ramsey case. And it's because so many people have turned a blind eye to that case and they just chalk it up to, oh, it was the parents and called it a day. Nobody ever talks about it. Oompa Bill and Brandon Rogers, I've never heard of them. Yeah, I know who Mallory is. I just didn't know what you mean by you were hoping she would pick up where I left off. I didn't know what you mean by that. I know who Mallory is, and yeah, I don't like her. I can't stand her. I used to like Mallory until I saw her true colors. Pampered you, why not? Excuse me. In the Ramsey case today, everyone says it was the mom because of details. Yeah, listen, mom and dad were both involved. Do I think that they physically did it? No. Not by themselves, I'll say that. But there's a lot to that case that I've seen and I've read and I've investigated. I've talked to the detectives of the Boulder Police Department. I dove in, like I dove all in. But I ended up backing off of it because some of the things that I saw, it really didn't sit well with me. It didn't. Brother was definitely involved too. Yeah, he was definitely involved. Brother was, in my opinion, the initial person, and mom and dad jumped in thinking that she was already passed away from what the brother did. And then, whenever they were trying to stage a scene to make it look like a kidnapping, realized that she was not passed away. And that's where they did whatever they did. I think the mother did some things, but I think that they brought someone in as well. Yeah, yeah. The brother is very freaking weird. Very weird. That whole situation was crazy. Yeah, yeah. And that's where the strange male's DNA came from. That's where that came from. Oh, I love that, Simpra. Listen, you're gonna have to try some of my skincare, and I guarantee you it will put anything you've ever bought from the store to shame. But I really hope that you enjoy your shower and your new goodies because new skincare is amazing regardless. As long as it makes you feel good, that's what matters. Hey, Lady Red. Oh, yeah, Bully Hunter. They were very well off. And the dad had just come into a large lump sum of money because of his job. And it had actually been announced in the newspaper shortly before all of this happened. And they tried to use that as a reasoning as to why they felt John Bonet was kidnapped. Like they thought that they were going to get ransom, but then supposedly they accidentally unalived her. It was not supposed to get that far, blah, 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 blah. Like they were able to really pull into that story. I don't have any cherry or I have some scents with vanilla in them. But here's the thing with cherry. Well, I lied. Actually, I have a no, that's cranberry. I don't use a whole lot of cherry scented stuff. I love cherry scent, don't get me wrong, but it does not, the fragrance isn't as loud as you would think it would be. So, like, if you smell it, from the container with your nose, it smells like it's going to be very loud. But then when you actually apply it, it doesn't have that loud, lingering scent. Same if you use it in like candles and wax melts. Maybe I just haven't found a good fragrance. I have tried more than I am willing to admit, but I do love, actually, I'm lying to you right now. I have a cherry almond scent that I call Dr. Pepper scrub. It's a cleansing scrub, and it is a cherry almond scent. And I'm pretty sure I have one or two of those left. It smells really good. And it even has like a fizzy smell to it, and that's why I called it Dr. Pepper. It's cherry almond cleansing scrub, but it's almost as if you can smell a carbonation. It's crazy. It smells really good. It was one of my biggest hits. And I forget what cherry fragrance I used in that. I need to go back and look. I like cherry blossom. I do like that. I actually have a scent called Love Spell that has cherry blossom in it that I'm going to use for a body butter or a whipped soap. It has cherry blossom and a couple of other things. Hang on, guys. My washing machine's about to get loud. I just made a set of body butter and sugar scrub, and it is strawberry lemonade scented. I'm going to be posting it this weekend. I'm going to be posting all my inventory that I have on hand this weekend and try to get rid of some things. I have a fragrance called Cherry Cheesecake. And maybe I might try putting this in some skincare because it didn't do too good in the wax, but it could have been that I didn't add it at the right temperature. I love Bath and Body Works, but you will never catch me buying Bath and Body Works again. I will be posting it on here and on TikTok. Not yet, surprise barn. I'm going to be making I don't know if I'm going to do it as a whipped soap or a body butter, but it's with a fragrance called Love Spell, and it has cherry blossom in it. Aw, enjoy dinner, Chin TV. Simpra. Now, one scent I will swear by with cherry is black cherry. And I'm glad that you brought that up because I've been wanting to order a black cherry scent, but I want to order it for wax melts and skincare. So that will definitely be coming in the next couple of weeks. Me too, Pamela. There is no better hydration for your skin than body butters. And I like mine. And everybody that's ever bought it will tell you it a little teeny tiny bit goes a long way and it melts into your skin so good. And it doesn't leave your skin feeling greasy. Initially, your skin will feel a little greasy, but if you let it sit for about 15, 20 minutes, that greasy feeling goes away and you're left with literally skin so soft and smelling so good. And the after effects last for well over 24 hours. Yeah, I'm going to do some black cherry body butter. That's definitely going to be coming in a couple of weeks. Black cherry is one of my favorites. I will definitely post my on hand inventory this weekend, and then I'm going to be making some more stuff. I got to get back into doing it. I mean, I've been doing it, but I got to get back into doing it regularly. I've just been so sick off and on. Tonight, I'm making a wax melt called Monkey Fart. How many of you have ever smelled the monkey fart scent? It smells so damn good. So good. It smells good. Yeah, you just have to be careful with using vanilla in skincare products. You got to get a balancer, or else it can turn the color of your skincare. And I don't think I have any balancer left. I might. I might. If not, I can order it. But vanilla winds up drowning out the cherry scent, in my opinion. I did say monkey farts. This fragrance is called monkey farts. You guys have never heard of it? It's a very, very popular fragrance and it smells heavenly. It has pineapple in it, ripe banana, apples, and a hint of vanilla. Yes, I said monkey farts. I'm going to have to order more of this monkey farts because this would make a really good sugar scrub or whipped soap. It's got this really alive smell to it to where I could see washing with it and feeling awake. I love soaps that have the alive type of scent. Anything citrusy or fruity, I just really like it in soaps and scrubs. Yeah, I'm making monkey fart wax melts right now. That's what I'm supposed to be doing, but I've been procrastinating. Yeah, I can definitely put you a Dr. Pepper scrub aside surprise barn for sure. Are you on TikTok, surprise? I need to put my email in my YouTube bio. Enjoy, Simpra. I'm going to be posting my inventory this weekend, surprise. I don't have a website right now because I'm not excited to pay fees, but I will be posting an inventory um this weekend. I'll be making a video on YouTube and TikTok. Yeah, that's what I said. I hope everything's okay. I didn't want to ask what was wrong because I don't know, I'm weird about stuff like that. I don't like to try to pry into people's business. I'm not saying that's what you're doing, Angel. I was just saying I'm just weird about stuff like that. I never want to offend anyone. Yes, Black Cherry will be coming up. For show. Oh, thank you so much, Cindy. I appreciate you and I love your face. Truly appreciate you saying that. That means everything to me. I never really thought that there would be, I do too, Angel. I get it. I do too, I swear. I never really thought that there would be people on social media that would give a crap to hear what I have to say, or that would enjoy hearing what I have to say, or that would look forward to watching me. You know what I mean? I never thought that that would happen ever. I get messages from people who say that they wake up in the morning and look forward to seeing my videos because it always puts a smile on their face and makes them laugh. And I never, ever, 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 ever imagined that would happen. Oh, I love you guys too. Thank you, Mask. Oh my goodness, Barn. Are you doing better? Listen, my kids open their bottles of water and then they just leave them here. Hi, Brenda. I hope that you're doing better, surprise. We will definitely be praying for you. Aw, Kim, thank you so much. And listen, if I can just make one person laugh every day, then I did what I sought out to do. It does mask, but once you do it a couple of times, it it really it becomes comfortable very quickly. You should definitely try it. I know a lot of people would be so interested. I would watch it. You deleted what, surprised? Oh, I'm glad I made you guys laugh. Thank you, Angel. You know, when I first came on social media on TikTok, a lot of people got the wrong impression of me because I'm very outspoken, I'm very transparent, and I'm very blunt. And they definitely got the wrong impression of me. But, I told everybody I respect your opinion. You are entitled to that. And as adults, I will respectfully agree to disagree. You can unfollow me or you can choose to follow me and stick around a little while and then see how you feel later on. And almost everyone changed their minds. I got so many apologies and so many DMs of people saying, I'm glad that I stuck around. I appreciate you, not taking offense to my original opinion. And their opinions 100% changed. I get that too, Kim. I do. I swear I do. I get it. Aw, thank you, Cindy. I appreciate you guys. I appreciate you, Math. I'm just me, y'all. That's literally all that I am. I am just me. And I am going to be putting my email in my YouTube bio. And if any of you ever need somebody to talk to, please don't hesitate to email me. It may take me a little bit to reply because I do always have a lot going on, but I promise you, I check my email daily. And as soon as I see it, I will respond. You guys always have a listening ear with me. Hi, gymnast girl. Yeah, I really wish that you would do it, Mask. I would watch. I would be a big supporter. I see you, Romeo. You're ready to go to bed. Good night, Romeo. Good night. Good night. Bird, 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 baby. Good night, Romeo. Catch you on the flip side. Good night, handsome boy. Hang on, guys. I got to put my birds to bed. Literally, it's chirping at me. Good night, Lucky. Good night, Lucky boy. You guys don't have to thank me. Absolutely, Pamela. I am all for differences in opinion. It's just, everybody's going to have their own opinion. The way that you reveal your opinion or discuss your opinion, that says a lot. You know what I mean? Because some people are disrespectful, like they'll have a difference in opinion, but they're disrespectful about it intentionally. And those are the people that I get snarky with. Oh, surprised barn. Well, I'm glad that you are doing better. And again, I'm going to say a prayer for you tonight, and I'm going to say a prayer for you every day. And I please keep us updated. I would really appreciate that if you would keep me updated. And if there's anything I can do, don't hesitate to reach out. I will do my best to help. See, that's where I'm a little different, Kim. I prefer to be alone when I'm going through that. Me too, Angel. I have a big personality, but I do care about people a lot. And sometimes I care too much. And sometimes I care about people who probably I shouldn't. But, it is what it is. Oh, Mask. Mask, are you still in here? There you are. Back. So I wanted to tell you, I thought about you the other day. I wanted to tell you, I finally figured it out and I was able to replace my high E string by myself. It was so easy, by the way. I have been practicing for anywhere from 20 minutes to an hour every day, but I'm still no good. Obviously, it's only been a week, but I'm struggling. I'm struggling with figuring out how to hold it the the most comfortable way and like the whole guitar, but then I'm also struggling with how to hold the neck of the guitar. I know to have my thumb behind the neck lined up with my middle finger, but it's like my fingers won't stretch enough. For example, I was trying to do something that they call the spider walk, where you play the first four frets on the low E string, and then you literally go all the way down until you hit high E. And then once you've done all four frets on the high E, then you work your way back up. And you do it up and down as an exercise. Yeah. I think if I could get comfortable, I would learn a little quicker, but I know it's gonna take time. 30 years incurable, see junk available for a serious dose of reality. I'm so confused, CBO. You guys are amazing. I love the support that I'm seeing in the chat. They have an exercise machine for your fingers. What's it called? Like, whatever I can do to help, I want to do because I am invested in learning how to play this instrument. Let enlighten you, Coho. If you're asking to join my live stream, I don't know you, so no thank you. No disrespect, but I am not new to these YouTube streets. You're learning music too? What instrument are you learning to play? Absolutely, surprised the barn. Absolutely. It's not going anywhere. Finger exercise tool for guitar. I will definitely be looking that up. And I think I need to get better picks. Obviously, the picks that came with the guitar kit, they're really little, and they're plastic. And I read somewhere that for an electric guitar, it's better to use a metal pick. I need to look it up. I'll tell you what, though, from doing that practice, the spider walk practice tonight, just a little bit of time I did it, not only is my hand sore, but my arm is sore. My left arm that I use for the neck of the guitar, for the fret bar, it's sore. Feeling good, gal. I'm feeling great. Go to Guitar Center, look at all the picks and get what's comfortable to you. Yeah, I don't have anywhere like that around here. Facts. I'm noticing that. Yeah, guys, definitely send prayers to Barn. I've had a blessing of incurable. That's great. That's great. That's amazing. It's almost the weekend, y'all. Anybody got any big weekend plans? I feel like I know what Mask is going to be doing. Listen, Stevie O, you're being really weird in my chat. No offense, no disrespect. I feel like you're trolling and spamming at this point, so I'm going to respectfully ask that you stop. If you have a topic of conversation you'd like to discuss, feel free to drop it and we can talk about it. But if you're going to keep being weird, I'm going to have to mute you. Because while I know I can't block you from my channel on YT, I know I can block you from chatting. I don't want to have to do that. I've never blocked anyone on YT. So let's not spam and say random weird things. Look, I'm a weirdo myself, but I don't know what you're doing. The skin is thin. I got thick skin, my brother. I got thick skin. Aw, Angel, what time is it where you guys are? It is 10:32 here. Either way, I hope you have an amazing dinner with your son. Hi, Sammy. Now, Stevie-O, let's not make demands on someone else's platform. I speaking here really. No co-host. No, you're not going to co-host with me. I don't know you, and you're really not making any sense. Junkie time? I'm going to give you a little bit of advice, Stevie-O. Maybe go take some spelling classes before you try to harass somebody on social media. Because you look really silly trying to eat in the comments and you can't even spell. Me dare demand. How very dare I? Bye. Bye. Bye-bye. Have a nice night. See you later or not. Yeah, it is. It is. Yeah, I hope you have a great time, Angel. Listen, you are out of here, bro. I put him in timeout, but it says they were banned and their comments were removed. I didn't mean to do that. Yeah, it was weird. So what's the difference in putting them in timeout and banning them? Because I didn't ban him. It did give me that option, but I just put him in timeout. Facts, Cindy. Facts. What is love? Baby, don't hurt me. Don't hurt me. No more. Get Ringo. Like I said, I've been on YouTube a long time, but as far as having like my own channel, I am so brand new. I just started this channel a few months ago, and I never expected it to go anywhere. I'm just being honest. Because people have always told me like it's very hard to build a platform on YouTube. So I never expected my platform to go anywhere. He's 28. When he graduated college, I was a mess, and now he lives in a beautiful part of the city doing very well, but I will still have to pay for dinner. Uh-huh. I'm so glad, though, that, he grew up and turned into a wonderful adult, a productive member of society, but he still knows who Mama is. I really hope that I forever have a good relationship with my kids. Now, I've got a 10-year-old son who is slightly on the spectrum. However, it doesn't impact his life negatively at all. He is literally a genius. He makes straight A's. His state testing scores show that he is reading at a ninth grade level and doing math at a seventh grade level with full comprehension. And he has the biggest heart, super kind. I found out a couple of years ago that he was giving his snack to other kids who didn't have a snack. So I started sending him with his own snack. Like, or not his own snack. I started sending him with two snacks, sometimes three, so that he would keep his and he would still have extras to share. He would do anything for any other kid. Like he's such a good boy, y'all. He's such a good boy. And then I have a 15-year-old daughter who has ADHD and ODD. And if you don't know what ODD is oppositional defiant disorder. And let me tell you, if you thought raising teenagers in general was hard, man, raising a teenager with ODD, it's very difficult. But I would never give up on her. I love her so much. Listen to BLC. I know that you are the same person. You say JCBO will pay your way to have dinner in Amsterdam. JCBO equals junkie rock star. He's a dying incurable cancer junk millionaire. Gift to humanity. Look up JCBO. You're literally spelling just like him, which makes me think you are him. Thank you, Cindy. I am far from a perfect mother, but man, I would do anything for my kids. Like, literally. Dealing with a child with ODD is one of the hardest things as a parent I've ever had to do. When I tell you I've been hit, I've had my tooth knocked out, I've been pushed, I've been spit on, she's run away. She has broken televisions and phones and computers. She has wished death on me. It's been a lot. It's been a lot. But, we continue to work on things every single day. And we're not going to stop. It's very hard, Mama D. It's very hard. And I worry all the time, because she also lets it get in the way with her schooling. She is not doing too well in school. She's very smart, don't get me wrong. Like, I know what she has the potential for, but she just doesn't apply herself. And, as her mother, I can't be there in school with her, but I can always motivate her. I can always remind her that I am her biggest cheerleader. And instead of focusing so much on the mistakes, I try to find a positive in everything. For example, if she brings home a report card and all the grades are bad, but there are, increases in some grades, I will point out those increases I will remind her that I'm here if she ever needs help, and I will check in with her. I just do what I can. Hell no, I will never give up on my kids ever. Listen, I love it over here on YouTube. I can have 150 people, 200 people on my channel on TikTok. And the conversation is just very sporadic, it's not consistent. And I can't talk about whatever, but I can have 27 people on my channel here. And you guys always keep the conversation consistent. You guys are always respectful. I mean, we talk about a little of everything. It's never boring. And that really is all you guys, 100%. And I am so appreciative. I would much rather go live on YouTube than TikTok. But I keep going live on TikTok to try and bring some of those people over to my YouTube because eventually I'm probably going to migrate most of my stuff over to solely YouTube. Facts, Miss Bella Zoe. Oh, yeah, Pamela. I get that, Angel. Get through to my school. And listen, sometimes school is just not for some kids or for some people. It's just not. But that doesn't mean that they're not going to be successful in society. I think that my daughter would do really well with cosmetology, and I hope that that's what she decides to do, but I'm not going to try to force her in any direction. I appreciate you, Mask. I appreciate all of you guys. Oh, I love that surprise. Oh, I love that. Mama D, are you the Mama D on TikTok that comes into my life? I thought so. Well, I'm glad you're here. I'm telling you, Mama D, YouTube is so much better. I'm glad that you told me that, Barn, because here's the thing. I I don't want to have to put my daughter on all kinds of medication, right? She is on ADHD medication, but I don't give it to her every single day of the week because I don't want her to build up a tolerance and have to consistently increase her dose. But also, I have ADHD in my whole entire childhood, all the way through high school. I was on ADHD medication and I know how it can make you feel. I know what it can do to you. And I don't want that for her. So I'm hoping that she'll be able to completely stop taking it. And I'm hoping that she won't ever have to take a lifelong medicine. And not that there's anything wrong with medicine for people that truly need it. But I want to be able to say that I've tried everything. I appreciate that, Angel. I really do. You guys sound like great parents, too. You really do. Hi, Iowa girl. Thank you for stopping in. I hope you have a great night as well. 8 kids? Shit. He must have the patience of a saint. Yeah, I mean, and it's possible that it may have to happen, Mask. I don't know, but I will say this. Her pediatrician has recommended cognitive behavioral therapy, and I am considering that. I've had I've read mixed reviews on that. Facts, Pamela, facts. See, not everybody winds up having to have it. Some people do, and some people don't. But I do believe in trying, if there are alternative options, trying that first. Now, again, my daughter is on medication, but I just hope that one day we can get her completely off of it. Trauma. But see, my daughter's never really had any trauma. That's the thing. I mean, yes, we've lost loved ones, but it was never anyone that she was just super, super close to. I mean, she's lost grandparents, almost all of her grandparents except for her two main grandmothers. But she's never really experienced trauma to the point that I think it would, like, she would need something like that. I don't know. I could be wrong. Listen, I could be wrong. I do not know everything. I think that if she could find something that she is truly interested in that doesn't involve being on a cell phone, because that child, when she has her cell phone, she is always sad, she's always depressed, she's crying all the time. But then if she gets grounded from her phone, she acts like a totally different kid, personality wise. Like she still has the ODD traits, you know. I don't see that like ending anytime soon, but she is just like emotional wise, totally different. No, she's not picked on in school. Not like to the point to where it would push her buttons, you know, like all teenagers nitpick at each other and play around, but for the most part, people don't really bother her in school. She's a pretty popular kid, I guess, and nobody messes with her so far. I get that, Mast. I could definitely understand that. Being the daughter of an addict, even though he's no longer here, I know how that impacted my childhood and my adulthood, and I have lots of trauma from that. So I definitely get it. I am not ready to be a grandma. I hope I'm not a grandma for a very long time. Oh, it's time to pour. Well, even when she does have her phone, she's not allowed social media. Right, surprise barn. I just want to make sure that I'm exploring every other possible alternative. But I don't want to completely say no, which is why she does take it some days. We do 4 days on, 3 days off. So she takes it Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and not Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. And maybe I'm wrong for that, but it is my choice. And if it was up to her, she wouldn't take it at all. She doesn't like it. I am pouring my monkey fart wax melts. I'm excited to see how they turn out. They almost look glow in the dark. All right, so I ended up with 5 full packs and 1 sample pack for myself. Listen, it smells heavenly. My 15-year-old granddaughter has ADHD on medications during school, but has to have sleep meds, also has cylinder vomiting syndrome. So, Pamela, I will say this. I don't know what medication that your granddaughter is on, but there is one medication called Vyvanse, and it will absolutely make you need sleep meds. It is awful. And then there is Adderall. And I know a lot of people are against Adderall. However, as someone who grew up with ADHD that has taken Ritalin, Adderall, Vyvanse, Concerta, like you name it, I've taken it. And Adderall was the only one, once I had a balanced dose, that did not keep me up at night. And with the extended release, I didn't have that really bad crash. But I didn't like certain things about it. But that was the only one that I had the least side effects with. Now, of course, everybody's different, and I'm no doctor, but Vyvanse did the same thing to my daughter. It kept her up all night, and nothing would help, and she would be crying. And Adderall does not have that effect on her. Yes, kids need to get away from the. Yeah, Vyvanse will do that, unfortunately. I'm telling you, it is the worst for that. A low dose of Adderall will give the same effects without the insomnia. A monkey spark could glow in the dark. I'm dead. This is a bright yellow, is what the color is, but it, like, as it's liquidy, melted, it looks like a glow in the dark color. But as it starts to turn solid, it looks like a banana yellow kind of. Good night, Mass. Thank you for hanging out with me as always. Yeah, I'm probably going to be hopping off here in a minute too. What does red hair have to do with it? I must have missed something. I was shy, overweight, and red hair. Yeah, what does red hair have to do with it? Yeah, Pamela. I mean, it wouldn't hurt to talk to her doctor. It may not be the best option for her. Everyone is different. And again, I'm no medical professional, but I do have a lot of experience with that stuff just from taking it my whole entire life. I don't take it now by choice, but it never hurts to see if it's an option. Cyclic vomit. I've never heard of that. That's so weird that people picked on you for having red hair. Listen, kids are so mean. They're even meaner now than they were back then. Red hair is something now that people want. You know what I mean? I've never heard of that cyclic vomiting syndrome, Pamela, ever. But it sounds like it would be awful. I am terrified of vomiting. Out of every sickness in the world, I am more scared of a stomach virus than I am anything else. I would rather have COVID than have a stomach virus. And that's awful. And I've only ever had COVID once, and that was last summer. I agree, Angel. I'm definitely going to try for sure. And sometimes I come on in the mornings too. I may start doing TikTok in the mornings or afternoons if I have a training class, and then YT at night because I really enjoy our conversations. Ringo, don't do that. Don't do that. What you doing, pretty boy? What you doing? You need to go potty? You need to go potty? You can go outside? I think red hair is beautiful. My sister has red hair. It was nice. My sister has always had red hair. She's never dyed her hair ever. Only thing she's ever done to her hair is to get a perm, which I never understood because her hair's already naturally curly. But she has the prettiest, super long red hair. It's caused by hormones and anxiety so high it makes you throw up. That's interesting. You know, I have had hormonal issues my whole life. And then I have some pretty bad anxiety. I have had multiple doctors and practitioners tell me that I have the worst case of anxiety that they have seen in all their years of practice. And you wouldn't know it by talking to me, but I do. I have really bad anxiety. Hang on, guys. I'm going to let Ringo outside one last time before I put him to bed. Ringo the German Shepherd. Ringo the brat. Get back, buddy, so I can go get your chain. Get back. Let me get your line. I'll be right back. No. Get back. Let me look you up. You gentleman. Go. I love how he opens the door himself. It's so funny. Oh, you know what, Pamela? I have heard of that. My niece has that. Well, my husband's niece, but it's my niece too, has that. She had to drop out of school and go to a gateway school because of it. Thank you, Angel. And you have a great night as well and enjoy dinner with your son. I didn't know what it was called, but my niece has that. And she's had it like it. She was pretty young when she had to go to the doctor about it. I want to say she was in middle school and she's tried multiple times to go back to school, but she couldn't do it. She couldn't even make it to the bus. It was so bad. So she ended up graduating through Gateway Christian School, where they go like once a week. And now she's not in school anymore. She's got a job, she's got her own house. Oh, I got to put this up. I can do that tomorrow. Yeah, we definitely are going to start doing this. I can't commit to every single night, but I promise you guys I will come on as many nights as I can. It may be helpful if I start like posting on my community tab when I'm going to go live. I don't know. I really like it when it's our little small group like this. It's a lot easier for me to keep up too. First started in 6th grade, finally started online this year. Well, I'm glad she was able to get into an online school, and I hope that that's something that she's able to come out of. I know with my niece, she's a lot better now. She just turned 18 last year. She has a boyfriend she's been with for years. She finally has a job. She has her own vehicle. They've gotten their own place together. She's doing very well. Hey, Lindy Lou. Golly, Barn. Yeah, my anxiety is so bad. But I'm going to tell you, people act like people with high anxiety, typically they say like social media makes it worse. And it can prevent some people from putting themselves out there on social media. But social media has actually been a benefit for my anxiety. I feel more comfortable talking to people I've never met in my life on social media than I do people in person. And I know I'm not the only person like that, but social media has helped me in a lot of ways. It helped me get through everything with my dad. It helps me get through shitty situations I run into in life, I will tell you guys, Villain made a really good statement a while back. With this whole boss lady, lady of lies situation, I've always known, especially this last year, that I had a lot of support and a lot of respect and a lot of people that have my back and that care on social media, right? Like I've always known that. But when all of this started going down with that boss lady, lady of lies, I felt it. Like everybody coming to my defense, everybody having my back, everybody being there to support me. I felt all of it. And when I tell you, I got so emotional, like in a good way, because never in a million years, if you had told me even 2 or 3 years ago that I was going to build a legitimate community on YouTube or TikTok, especially YouTube, I would have laughed in your face. I would have. Um, because I never thought that I was capable of it. I never thought that people would care to listen to what I have to say. I never thought that I was that interesting or anything like that. You guys really have to understand that I grew up with parents who pointed out all of my flaws, but never told me anything positive about myself. And don't get me wrong, I have a really great relationship with my mom. She's a lot different now, and she knows the mistakes that she made as a mother, but she still raised me and she still did it all on her own. But I guess growing up that way, you kind of are embedded with that mindset. And so it's just been a breath of fresh air, feeling differently. I think she just does TikTok with her friends, but not much else. I can get that. My hair was auburn growing up. I had the prettiest auburn hair, apparently. I didn't think it was pretty, but I was always told that people paid a lot of money to get my hair color. Good night, Barn. I'm praying for you, and I truly hope that you get to feeling better. If you deleted the app, Barn, you just have to access it from the browser, from the website. But I don't think you can post, you can just watch people. That's the only way that I know of for now until they put it back in the Play Store. But yeah, I'm probably going to hop off of here too, guys. I'm going to bring Ringo back in, get him kenneled up, and then I'm probably going to lay down. 5 a.m. comes early. I appreciate you guys hanging out with me as always. You guys really are the bomb, diggity.com. I hope all of you have good health. I hope all of you stay warm, stay safe. And again, my email inbox is always open if you guys ever need a listening ear. Aw, Pamela, that means everything to me. But I will be back on at some point tomorrow. I will try to give everybody a heads up on my community tab. Just make sure you have notifications turned on for me by hitting that bell icon. I love all of you so big. And I hope you guys have a great night and a great day tomorrow. Bye, guys.